Hello, my name is Chondrena Vieira-Martin, and I am the chair of the Sexual Assault Advisory Committee, as well as being the executive director of Thrive Counseling here in Halton. With May being Sexual Assault Awareness Month, we are so excited to be launching the Sexual Assault Advisory's website. This has been a project that we have been nurtured for a period of time, and we are so pleased to be bringing it to fruition. The Sexual Assault Advisory Committee was formed in May of 2017, initially in response to a Globe and Mail series about the high rate of sexual assault cases that are reported to the police or cleared as being unfounded. The Halton Regional Police Services Board reached out to the Halton Violence Prevention Council as well as to community agency that's at that time to help inform their response to this series. Out of these initial consultations, the Sexual Assault Advisory Committee was formed and continues to operate as both a subcommittee of the Halton Violence Prevention Council as well as an action table of the Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan. The advisory recognizes the systemic and societal structures and beliefs that promote and allow sexual violence to exist, and is deeply committed to changing these practices, elevating the influence of survivors' voices and experiences. Our work strives to share knowledge and information, to identify and address issues and gaps, as well as to develop practices that are safe and helpful to victim survivors with a particular focus on the criminal justice system. We're grateful for the support of the Halton Regional Community Investments Fund, as well as the Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan that have helped to make this possible. The Halton Regional Police Services have been a critical partner in the activities of the advisory, and they have demonstrated a sustained commitment to review and shift their processes to improve experiences and outcomes. Many of the advisory's recommendations and projects have arisen from our members' respective work with victims and survivors, as well as for the particular local information that was developed as a result of conducting case reviews. Those reviews had members of the advisory examining all of the sexual assault reports were cleared as unfounded over a several-year period, as well as a selection of other cases of sexual assault that did not result in charges. The police were presented with a large number of recommendations that have implemented these recommendations very quickly whenever possible. Some recommendations are more complex in nature and have required ongoing activities in order to achieve full implementation. The Sexual Assault Advisory Committee believes that the implementation of these recommendations have generally improved the experiences of those who report sexual assault to the police. In order to ensure that we are continually incorporating the experiences of survivors and victims, we believe that it's essential to have a mechanism where victim survivors can reach out, share their experiences, as well as have access to support and resources. This has been the driving force behind the development of the website. We hope to connect with a broad range of individuals can share their experiences with the intention of informing us about what is working and what still requires attention and change. We intend to use this knowledge to continue to drive system change, improve the experiences of victims and survivors. While ultimately we would like to enact changes that end sexual violence in society, in the interim we believe that a more effective response can avoid adding harms and encourage healing, as well as providing guidance that ultimately affects prevention. On behalf of the advisory, welcome to the site. Hope you find helpful resources here, and we greatly welcome and encourage your feedback. Thank you.